Welcome to all in our YouTube channel EmbeddedRoom. In this video, we will see about microprocessor and microcontroller. Today, we will cover below this topic: basic block diagram of microprocessor and microcontroller, difference between microcontroller and microprocessor, and criteria for choosing the microcontroller and microprocessor. This is a basic block diagram representation of microcontroller and microprocessor. In microprocessor, only the processor only present inside the CPU. Remaining peripherals are connected externally. In microcontroller, CPU along with the peripherals are present inside the single chip. That's why we call it as system on chip. Next, difference between microcontroller and microprocessor. In computer system, microprocessor is the heart of the computer system. In microcontroller is the heart of embedded system. There is no on-chip RAM, ROM, timers, other peripherals in the microprocessor. But in microcontroller, it has CPU along with the RAM, ROM, other peripherals are embedded on single chip. That's why we call this system on chip or single on chip. In microprocessor, we need external bus to interface or communicate to RAM, ROM and other peripherals. But in microcontroller, all are connected internally controlling bus. In microprocessor, it is only a processor, so memory and I/O components need to be connected externally. In microcontroller, the processor along with internal memory and the I/Os are connected internally. In microprocessor, size is large because we connect peripherals externally, so the size is increased. In microcontroller, the size is small because everything on single on chip. Here the cost is high, microprocessor, but in microcontroller cost is less. In microprocessor, usually microprocessor based system have high power consumption. It is having high processing power and lot of power hungry peripherals are connected externally, while in microcontroller based system have less power consumption, even used with battery powered application. Microprocessor are based on von-Neumann architecture. In microcontroller are based on Harvard architecture. Microprocessor, it is a general purpose application because in microprocessor only the processor only present inside the CPU, so remaining everything we need to connect externally, so it is a general purpose one. But in microcontroller it is used for specific application. In microprocessor it is complex and expensive with a large number of instructions to be processed, because if the processor has more bit, so it is complex and expensive one. But in microcontroller it is simple and inexpensive with a less number of instructions to process. In microprocessor better for multitasking. In microcontroller multitasking is very weak. Microprocessor examples are 8085, 8086 and i7. Microcontrollers examples are AVR PIC 8051. Next, criteria for choosing the microcontroller and microprocessor. First, we will see criteria for choosing the microcontroller. Most of them both are similar. So in both the cases we need to consider CPU bit and speed. So if both microprocessor or microcontroller, if it is 8-bit or 16-bit or 32-bit microcontroller or microprocessor, it affect very handling very efficiency. If the bit is increased, speed also increase in both the cases. And also microcontroller, we need to consider and choose more number of GPIOs. Then only we need to connect more peripherals. But in microprocessor, we need to connect peripherals externally. And power efficiency, both the cases we need to consider. Which one is less power it consumes? In microcontroller, the memory capacity is a fixed one, because if you write any code, embedded code in particular microcontroller, so inside the microcontroller there is data memory and code memory is there. So in our code not exceed more than code memory. If it is more, the system will be crash. Next, peripheral support. In both the cases, we need to check what are the peripherals are we need to configure possible. And also cost. In both the cases, if the bit is increased, cost also increase. That's all. If you have any queries, please mention below mail ID, and kindly scan this QR code and fill the form. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.